If you're a gardening enthusiast, then Garden Answer might be one of your favorite YouTube channels. Laura LeBoutillier is the woman behind this popular channel. Her story is quite fascinating. In this video, I'll tell you how Laura grew up gardening, fell in love with it, and made a successful career out of it, and how Garden Answer, which was started as a hobby, made her a full-time YouTuber. So, now let's start from the beginning. Laura LeBoutillier was born in 1984 and hails from Ontario, Oregon, U.S. She grew up there in a Christ-centered home. Both her parents, Michael and Susan Kurth, love gardening and run Andrew Seed Co., a garden center in Ontario. Laura's brother, Joseph, is a history professor, and she also has a sister, Monica. Laura grew up gardening and loved growing freckled lettuce, and when in 1990, her parents started getting involved with the Andrew Seed Co., the 6-year-old Laura started helping them in gardening. Her parents, after working at the seed company, bought it from the old owner, David. The young Laura used to do daily chores at the garden center like watering, weeding, and cutting thistles out of the pasture, and felt working there to be a total slave labor and decided to never end up doing gardening as her job, but she eventually fell in love with gardening. Laura learned a great deal about gardening from working at the garden center and large garden. She studied numerous plants, learned plant names, plant varieties, and their growing mechanism at the garden center. Laura doesn't have any formal training in horticulture, but studied nursing, and after studying for a 2-year degree at a community college, she attended a Bible college in England, but didn't stay there even for a whole semester. Aaron bought a new video camera in 2014, and thanks to his interest in videography, he wanted something to film. So, he started filming some of Laura's garden projects, and as they wanted to do something together, they started the Garden Answer YouTube channel on May 23, 2014, and started publishing gardening videos. They published the first video, How to Make a Succulent Wreath, on June 25, 2014. Garden Answer started out with a MacBook Pro and a Canon camera, as a hobby, born out of Aaron's love for videography and Laura's love for gardening. They used to work on their channel every evening and weekend, but for a long time, it was unfruitful, but they persisted and started publishing videos more often. Eventually, Garden Answer gained momentum and became successful. Laura grew up working at the garden center and continued working there even while she was working at a full-time job, but later, due to time constraints, she stopped working at the garden center. Aaron quit his job in 2016 and became a full-time YouTuber. Laura too followed his footsteps and became a full-time YouTuber. By that time, they were earning with Garden Answer. Her goal through Garden Answer is to educate and inspire people to garden. Currently, Laura has more than 1.9 million subscribers on the channel, 4 million followers on Facebook, and 672K followers on Instagram. She earns from ads, membership, sponsorships, merchandise, and affiliate marketing. Laura also has 2 other YouTube channels, Garden Answer Highlights and Garden Answer Espanol. Aaron edits the videos with Final Cut Pro, and prior to working on Garden Answer, she did a few music videos on his eponymous YouTube channel. Now let's take a brief look at Laura's personal life. She started going to the church at 17, where Aaron's father was a pastor, and she met Aaron for the first time there, and they started hanging out in their early 20s. Later, Laura took his job. He hung around and taught her some computer programs, and they dated for 10 months and then got married on September 24, 2006. This couple has a son, Benjamin, and a daughter, Samantha Grace. Laura follows Christianity and lives in Ontario. Now enjoy a few tidbits about her. Laura loves Thai food and is an ailurophile. Her favorite houseplants are ferns, and favorite flowers are tulips, lavenders, acacias, double-flowered roses, ballerinas, David Austin roses. For 17 years, Laura got trained in classical piano, and her hobbies are playing piano and knitting. Her favorite book is Down the Garden Path, and favorite magazines are The English Garden and Victoria Magazine. So, how are you inspired by Laura LeBoutillier's story? Please comment below. If you are into reading, I've also written her story on my website. The link is in this video's description. And for more success stories of your favorite YouTubers, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.